Good morning. This is Debbie Baker. Today I wanted to, let's see, I had a list. Let me look at my list. What do I want to talk about now? Oh, yeah. Okay. So I want to talk about making pre-need arrangements. I am an estate planner, and something that comes up is a conversation about what we call final disposition. Do you want to be cremated? Do you want to be buried? Have you made arrangements for such? Where do you want that to happen? And most of us haven't given it any thought or refuse to think about it because it means we have to die to have it implemented, which is true. There's no doubt about that. The thing is, it's a really emotional decision. Most of us have either had the experience or know somebody's had the experience of somebody dying, whether it had been anticipated or not, and arranging a funeral, a memorial service, anything is absolutely energy that could be better spent grieving versus making decisions and spending money. Families often disagree. That can be avoided if your loved one or you have let people know exactly what you want and how you want it done. It can be down to the music and the prayers or the not prayers or the officiant or the not officiant or whatever. All of that. So my funeral is going to be, my memorial will be all the music to Sister Act 2, because I've learned that 60s music is great in terms of honoring God. And if you don't believe God and you're in the audience, then you just sing along because they're great songs. But it's really important. It's really, really important. And like anything else in estate planning, you do it because you love your family and you don't want them to pay a monstrously enlarged price for making those agreements later. So there's lots of places where you can prepay. Dignity Memorial is a series of funeral homes which have good plans. There are people the Neptune Society does cremations. There are independent insurance agents who do cremations or funerals. Doesn't have to be expensive, and you want to do it. It ties in absolutely with the idea that if you love your family, you want to do the planning. If you don't like them, don't bother. So I'm here and available to answer questions. I certainly have referrals locally for services like that. I don't do them, but boy, I have seen some tragedies of people spending mid to high 5 figures on funerals because somebody died tragically and there'd been no plan made, and their family was left making these decisions at a time when the last thing anybody should ask them to do is make any kind of decision. So on that light note, I just wish I hope you have a blessed day, and please reach out to me if I can be of any service. Like I say, if I can't answer your question, I'll find somebody who can. And yeah, thanks for listening.